final game. And then Eswatini will play just as a consolation game as they bow out. But Group C, it is Tanzania, Botswana, and Malawi and the Comoros who are in action right now. Tanzania, defending champions, sitting comfortably at the top of the log, but they will be in action in the second encounter of the day. Looking at the fixtures for today, it is Malawi that is up against Comoros. They open proceedings for us here at 12 o'clock, and then later on, we do have the defending champions that are in action against Botswana. It's going to be a very interesting encounter as Tanzania will want to make it 2 out of 2 victories. But for now, Malawi is the one that is looking to extend that dominance. When you look at Malawi, Coach Love Mofazili, he feels an unchanged side today. He says he was very happy with his team's performance in the opening game, but for Comoros, rather, 2 changes for coach, and he is plagued with a few injuries in his camp. Well, let's hear from the coaches. Coach, I see you fielded an unchanged side from the last time. Maybe can you elaborate why you kept the same structure?
Actually, we had a good game with Botswana, and as a coach, as a technical person, I think there's no need for me to change. We played well in that game. We created a lot of chances with the same players, although we did not score more goals. But that's my thinking and my philosophy that I should not change the team. I should still maintain the same players which played last game.
What kind of a game are you anticipating from Comoros? Yes, we know that they are an island country that doesn't have a rich football history, but you can obviously see their growth over the years. What kind of a game do you think they're going to give you?
First of all, I'm not underrating Comoros, despite that they lost their first game. But I am not underrating them. In football, anything can happen. On paper, they're underdogs, but anything can happen when you start playing and you start the game. So I told my players that they have to concentrate, they have to be very aggressive. They have use any opportunity that we can to come up during the game. So we are not taking Commanders as underdogs. We're taking them as a good side, and the game will definitely going to be a strong match altogether.
All the best, coach.
Thank you.
Coach, today is a big game for Comoros. I see you've made 2 changes. Please tell us about the reasons behind the changes.
Coach, aujourd'hui, c'est un grand jour pour les Comores. Vous avez fait 2 changements dans votre 11 initial. Parlez-nous un peu de ces changements.
En fait, ce sont des changements qui sont dus uniquement pour des problèmes physiologiques. Pas parce que les filles ne sont pas à la hauteur, mais pour des raisons uniquement de santé. Et nos filles sont handicapées pour des raisons de santé. Donc voilà pourquoi on a opéré 2 changements. Bien sûr, on s'est adapté aussi à l'adversaire. Alors on s'est adapté à l'adversaire et voilà pourquoi on a apporté ces 2 changements pour essayer de renforcer notre milieu de terrain. Mais on était parti pour garder la même équipe, mais pour des raisons de santé, on a dû changer 2 joueurs.
So we wanted to keep a same 11 against Tanzania, but for some reason, personal reason, we need to bring some changes. But our style of play will remain the same against Malawi. We know that today it's a great game. We need to win it, and so we will do our best.
Thank you, coach. All the best.
That's it.
Merci beaucoup.
It is the Comoros who have it all to do today as it's a must-win game for them. But in commentary, we do have Cesar Mabena.
Well, currently in the bottom half of the table, both Malawi and Comoros aim to work themselves into the fight for second place in Group C of the HollywoodBETS COSAFA Women's Championships at the Madiba Stadium here in Gqeberha. Today wins a serious factor. Yesterday we had a hot day where there was hardly any wind. Today it's a bit chillier, a bit colder. As you can see, there's 18 degrees Celsius, and the wind adding to that will make things interesting from a playing point of view here, with both these sides that may be well advised to keep the ball on the ground and moving here with the wind quite literally able to undo any tactical plans they may have in trying to undo each other in the air here. It'll make things interesting at the very least as both the Comoros and Malawi make their way out of the tunnel now, keeping in mind we move into the second round of fixtures in Group C, with this group, of course, hosting the defending champions in Tanzania. They, of course, did get to the final and win it against a Malawi side that lines up here against the Comoros, looking to rediscover some of that form from last season, where they were impressive and, well, good enough to be amongst the top two sides in this tournament. Time now to get ready for the singing of the national anthem shortly, with the stars of both these sides hoping to hitting the ground running as soon as the action gets underway.
The national anthem of Malawi. And now, the national anthem of Comoros.
Well, again, passion from the Comoros in the singing of the national anthem. It's a bit of passion they look to take out into the game here once the 90 minutes does get underway. And for Malawi in your picture, they, of course, will be coming into this game showing respect to the Comoros, but hoping to get the business done in a 3 points that may be expected from them, from their supporters, as the favorites in this clash. Now, looking at their starting 11, they will look to Tembekezo wearing the number 15 jersey out in the attack, and their captain in Chawinga just behind her to come good going forward creatively. Mvula will be important here, as well as Simwaka wearing the number 7 jersey, whilst it's important for Ngulue as well as Tom in the central midfield areas to be nice and tight here. Up against this Comoros side that has improved. It need be said, in the standard of their play, they aren't giving away heavy scorelines, which was the case in the past. Now, they'll look to Alina out in the attack as the furthest forward here, with the support of 3 coming in behind her in Halua wearing the number 8 jersey, Pfizer in the number 9, as well as Anilicia wearing the number 12 in defense. Kaina and Aliyah will be looking to ensure they have a good showing. The match referee, Nonjabulo Ndlela from South Africa, looking for a good showing here, not alone in that regard, as well as Messi Zulu from Zambia, as well as Evelyn Augustinus from Namibia, whilst the fourth official is Ntebeleng Sitoko from Lesotho, and all involved here will be looking to ensure they have a good day from an official's point of view. One of the players to watch in this match, of course, in your picture right now, in Chawinga from the Malawian side, will be hoping to bring trouble to Coach Kutala and his Comoros side. They surely would have picked up on her threat on the opening day and would have planned accordingly coming into this match in, well, an effort not only to thwart the Malawans, but to get their own going forward here. So it'll be interesting to see how the Comoros look to balance that fact, or that act, I should say. So there will be expectation from a Malawian point of view here, and it is the Malawans to get underway. They will be attacking to the right of your picture, whilst the Comoros in the green attack to the left. Now, with the action underway, it'll be interesting to see which of these two nations grab the early momentum here. Early touches coming in then from Samuaka wearing the number 7 jersey. Early ball already going in search of Chamwinga out in the attacking areas. Comoros able to deal with it. There's Chamwinga looking for the early ball forward. In closely watched in is Kembegezo. Good work in bringing it down the line as Malawi have spent the bulk of the opening minutes with all of the play here on this near side. Now opening it up for that far side for the first time here in this match of the Comoros as they look to exploit a bit of space that was available to them. Vula amongst those to quickly close down the space with a bit of help from Kumalo wearing the number 18 jersey and operating out wide on that left side. It is Kumalo with the early ball forward then. So, now, looking at this tournament thus far, we have been blessed ahead of this match. We'd already played 10 matches, which I have flown by here in this tournament. So, quick and fast, the action is coming by. 37 goals scored, meaning we are averaging about 3.7 goals a match, which for the neutral should be entertaining if you are watching for the first time. Plenty of reasons to stay with us. Just about every game we bring you brings or promises goals here, and the games have brought goals. Yet to have a 0-0 scoreline in this year's tournament. Doubt it will happen. So far, the Comoros able to deal with the danger. Last left them. In fact, there they are getting in behind defensive lines on that far side. The ball in then needed to be dealt with, and there was Conley dealt with in the end by the Malawans. They nearly putting themselves into pressure or trouble with too much time spent on the ball on that far side. Now this Malawi side only one goal scorer so far for them in this tournament. You remember they played to a 1-1 scoreline in the opening match against Botswana. Comoros with a good ball and a difficult angle to work with, so the ball across the face of goal then will go out for the goal kick. Positive start here. Shots eventually coming in then from Alicia. Today's group started, of course, with Tanzania sitting on top of Group C, with the only side to have registered a win. Botswana on 1 point, as well as Malawi. They played, of course, to that 1-1 scoreline I spoke of earlier. Comoros who lost to Tanzania in the opening game to a 3-0 scoreline from Tanzania. Find themselves bottom of the group here. Turn finds the defending very much up to scratch. Shawinga going to ground. Get it? Nonetheless, from Alina. To hold on to one. So one enough to come up with the fourth block to deny Tariqa. And was the against one of the game was one that came up with the last bar. Somewhere from Samwaka. Go way into the park in search of the Malawi captain. So off the side. The space on that far side and the option is the and available. Yeah, I should say. Yep, but just a touch yet. But the reach this through. Back up on the feet and is able to fight on Aliyah. And neither here they are defending a corner. This Comoros side. In swinger, keepers come out a long way and whistle had gone. Now, ball over the top here. Kindly rolling through to the keepers, made a mistake here. A couple of them, and well, comedy of errors, both in attack and defense, and nothing comes of that. Well, there are a good few fans that have come out on that far side, enjoying the football again on show here at the Madiba Stadium. Keep in mind, this is the last day we are spending here at the Madiba Stadium. Time to keep things moving along as we move on to the Isaac Wilson Stadium. Certainly have enjoyed our time here at this beautiful venue. Also, there have been some memories we'll take with us from the football that's been on display here at this venue. Spent a few good days out at the Isaac Wilson Stadium. Keep in mind, having started this tournament out at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, we will be moving back there at the end of the tournament for the crescendo and the champion crowd out at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Now, both shows in towards that far side. Another header! This time it's found the back of the net from Chembegezo. A looping header, giving the keeper Aicha no chance. The first of the tournaments, and the first for Malawi on the day, could very well be quite crucial as Malawi look for the openings here to continue to put the Comoros to the sword. Enjoy the moment, enjoying the moment. And this is how it's come about. The initial header, so the danger not necessarily cleared. It's brought back in here, and her header has a bit of an angle to it, and it's a looping header that gets the better of the keeper, Aliyah. Reason to celebrate for Chembegezo. And, well, Malawi, right where they want to be here, leading against the Comoros. They'll be hoping that's the start of quite a few that will go their way on the day. Whilst for the Comoros now, having conceded, it will be interesting to see their response. Keep up, got behind it comfortably. Well, full forward here. Leah off her line in a flash. Malawi again looking to get on the move then. Flag has gone up offside here on the near side, so that attack will come to nothing for this Malawian side. As things stand, it is Malawi that will be moving into that second spot. That's an important position and important to score goals and back up as many points as possible, even when finishing second. I'll tell you why if you haven't kept up with us here so far in this tournament. The top three teams all qualify for the semi-final places, including the one best second place team. Alina continuing to work hard and trying to help press right from the front. In your picture, operating as the furthest forward for this Comoros side. Well, there will be a yellow card here by the look of it. Yep, most definitely will be for Kaina. Still look to argue a case, but the referee had her mind made up. So going towards that far side, slightly overcooked. As well, Tembegezo continues to work hard then in trying to rescue that situation by winning the ball back, which she had done. Just ran out of space on the far side. There's a young lady down here and in need of some attention. Now, Comoros looking to pull one back here. The early ball drove too close to the keeper. Chance at the counter attack here. Need to pick the right ball. They are runners. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Beautiful taken. Could be a chance at the end of it all, but for some top-notch defending once again from the captain. She really has had a good game up to this point as Aliyah Said. Stunning contribution up to this point. Lovely take from a good ball, and see the intention with the ball in the field and from Simwaka. Continues to work hard. Leading by example, really. Just about able to keep it moving then is Tawenga. Now on the turn here, trying to get Comoros up the up and up, finding the pace. However, of Simwaka was too much now. Having hoped to have broken through behind enemy lines then. Tembegezo called offside as she was looking for the lob over the keeper. Heating up on the defensive end is Nirenda taking no chances and giving away the corner. Nirenda plays for Kamuzu Barracks back home. Has enjoyed the full 90 minutes of play before this day's action got underway. Head on the far side again. It's from the captain. Playing wide of the mark then, but there would have been serious concerns from Malawi as the Comoros had more than a half chance, I do believe, out in that far post. Now, good throw in and appeals for a penalty. Well, there is a lady down here. Talking to you, will it be? That's caught by the look of it. and it will be shown to Nirongo. Ruth Nirongo plays a club football for DD Sunshine. Will need to be switched off here for the time being, or may not need to switch at all, but may need to leave the field for at least a few moments here as Malawi are preparing to make a sub, which will come as a bit of a surprise here as we approach half an hour's play. People who have 6 substitutes available to you, you don't necessarily have to wait till the second half, which is the case for most coaches, unless things are falling apart. Sabina Tom making way for Katere. Now, for the Comoros, this will be a serious concern. They'll be hoping their player is at the very least available for the last of the group stage games. Now, this sort of range has at times quite too often seen players of crooking their balls and the goalkeepers called into action. Now, good work on the far side. Again, the cross coming in is angled in such a fashion that it didn't really give the 3 inside the box much to work with. And trying to get onto the end of it to maybe score another and extend the pain for the Comoros side. Of course, for those of you that may not have been with us yesterday, we saw some high-scoring games yesterday. Now, maybe adversity in the first game to win the second 5-1. Another cross that needs to be kept alive and is on the far side. That shot will Plays club football for Clement. Out in the front. Header. Going for Scotland. And there was a able protecting that post. Going into the last 10 minutes. Over the first goal. It's on the court between Botswana and Tanzania. And Kelsey, it's another team that this up national crowd out at the West Front. Between Botswana, you got to qualify for the World Cup. Still another two teams that into the knockout stage. Indian by the team border. The not too far. This is quickly. Well, Malawi are going to prepare to make another sub, having made one already. There is a change, the second change for the Malawis now coming up. Chikupita is going to come on here for Simwaka, who's been operating out wide to the right side. Did have a good game in the first. Did Simwaka has been a bit of a ghost here in the second game in this Hollywood Bets COSAFA Women's Championship. Now, Paul in here, finding the lady of the field and disappointing little touch. Needed a whole lot more power. Comoros. Tries to work it down the line on that far side. Haven't done the best job at all with that. Now Halua conceding the throw-in on the far side. The Halua wearing the number 8 jersey. She plays her football for CPP Requidney. Touching the last 5 here. Of course, we did see some pretty entertaining action in Group B as they rounded up their second round matches. Huge choking point. Of course, the Zambian national team, the way they went and demolished Lesotho, the fact that Barbara Bonder got 5 and an assist. Did work itself into a bit of a contact and did Mbola. Now, chance again here to maybe try and extend their lead and guilty of maybe holding on for it a little too long on more than one occasion in this first half. And remember, the opener against Botswana is Chimanga or Chiwangwa. Of course, there was that yellow card from Bula. No question, there should have been a yellow card for that shown or for that challenge, where stats were showing, and well, we're hoping the injury is not too serious going into the last 5 minutes here. Well, for the Comoros, their plan may not be all together falling apart here when you consider they are conceding or chasing just the one goal going into the half-time break, whilst for the Zambians, along with or Malawans, I beg your pardon, along with the coach in Lovemore Basili, could be some reason for concern. Yes, they do have the lead 1-0, so the coach may feel, having had the better of it in just general play, that they should have maybe scored more chances they've created. Now, could be a chance still here for the Comoros as they look for the opening and get the shot. Keeper had it covered and was wise enough to allow it to go out for the goal kick, showing awareness as to knowing where she is and where her goal line or the goal post was. Faiza with the opportunity for the Comoros. finds Humadi, who plays for Clement Foot in France. One of a couple of players out there that play for Clement Foot for France in the way of the Comoros. Now, pull in. Looks a good ball here. There's a good chance in the making. Again, there's too many touches from the captain before eventually pulling the trigger. Answers yes. When the shot eventually comes in, it's lacking in power. And disappointing for Chawinga. Plays club football for Inter Milan out in Italy. Still a little frustrated with herself here with the inability to finish this. It was a lovely ball to pick it out from this near side, and well, had to bring him onto that right foot, and still it's lack power. Now, here's a chance here. That's a good ball. Good chance. Great save. Superb work between the sticks done by each side. And an interesting ending to this first half. A minute added on to the end of the first half. Well, for Malawi, with just about half a minute now remaining of this half, they may feel, especially with the chances they've created, good chances. It's the crossbar. They've seen Aisha make saves, but they may feel they should have gotten more out of this first half. So much better when she releases early. As I say that, she runs into trouble. Chawinga won the foul. So they won't get a chance to take the set piece then at the end of the first half, with the Malawians having the slight lead thanks to the header from Chebegezo earlier on in the half, but they created so many chances they didn't take in that first half, did this Malawian side, that they may just be kicking themselves a bit at not necessarily putting Comoros to the sword. For Comoros, half chances here and there, and a side that's put up a fight. So far here in the second half, they look to improve just a bit in dealing with the threat that's coming from Malawi, and look to be a threat more themselves in the second half. At the end of the first half, it's a scoreline that reads 1-0 in favor of Malawi, with Comoros having it all to do.
Of infertility is because of infections, typically the chlamydia and the gonorrhea.
Your time is up. Thank you so much.
Okay. Since I've been mentioned, I can react to what comments in the chat.
Yes.
I haven't finished my point.
Remember,
No, I haven't finished my point so that my brother can.
Does the Patriotic Front know the kind of damage they have done to our economy and to our country? I do not.
The alleged abduction of Pamela Chisupa, and this case has really kept us on our toes. And in as much as
nobody has been acquitted from this new dawn administration cases that have been started. There's nobody that has been acquitted. Okay?
CJ, foreplay. I'm not talking about jump and begin acting like a kangaroo. No, foreplay. Many of us as Africans, we lack this virtue. This is not there.
Yeah, the time twaje ku Malabo. What's about the first game twale tena wa Senegal. I think vajituta sana underrated because even the warm up, you can see the way they are doing warm up. Bare munakati bora na wawina kale nyoko.
It's actually good if you start creating competition in the team. If you don't create competition, then you will have that.
Malawi, the Comoros having 51 something targets. Malawi will deal with roughly 5 in target that they should. But all the different ones will show for the effort. And that's what they're looking to going into the second half. So we believe Malawi they got a couple of changes in their first half. So that's the options. So those are the options that are available to them. And for the Comoros, they will look to fine changes in the first or second half, I should say. So it should be interesting to see how things pan out.
Beside with BC Mwamba, who is part of the technical study group of COSAFA. Thank you so much for your time. Please tell us a little bit about what the technical study group does.
Thank you so much. I think to start with the letters TSG, they stand for Technical Study Group. And basically, in summary, what we do is to to study all the matches, and then we compile a report, which is later submitted to all the FAs. And then we are also responsible for choosing the player of the match. And we record also all the goals which are scored, how they are scored, where they are scored from. And so far we've seen 37 goals being scored, and they are coming from different angles. We have people have scored from set pieces, also combination play, and all that. It's interesting to see how women's football has developed, and we are taking note of everything that is happening.
And then in terms of the process of picking the players and like how they do that process, what do you look at and then how does that go to the competition of the player?
Thank you. The process is we look at the most influential player. There are those who don't score, but then they are helping each and every moment. They are helping those who are scoring. They are also helping defending. Some are helping defending in attack. So we look at the efforts. It's not just about those who score, but we look at those who also assist with the goals and those who assist.
Beauty, I have to put you on the spot because I think we've seen this not in this tournament per se, but in different other matches where a goalkeeper is outstanding and with maybe 3 minutes into injury time they come and they the player of the match they should someone else. In that moment, does that then work against the goalkeeper that they conceded that last minute?
No, not really. Because you look at the overall performance of the goalkeeper. So if he gives the goal more throughout the match, her conceding at the end of the match cannot change. Because I think he was influential throughout the match and they managed to get the team up in that position. So it's still that very well taken.
Beyond game, player of the match, and how goals are scored, what else do you look at? You look at things from the officiating standpoint, the coaching angle. What other things do you look at?
I think the coaching angle is something that we also look at. The coach has influence in the way the team is playing, very flexible, comes to tactical, strategical.
So if you've got a tournament like this and you already have 30, well, 38 goals now with this one, and it's only been 6 days, what has been that tell you about this tournament in particular? Is that a positive thing?
It's a positive thing because at least we are seeing players scoring, which is a good thing because every team wants players who can score. So us seeing this race shows us a lot between strikers and goalkeepers in our region. And the coaches are also waiting for that.
Thank you so much, Vicky. Vicky Mwamba, she is from Zambia. She is part of the technical strategy here at COSAFA. As you heard, they are the ones who can make the play of the match. And we look at other technical aspects of the game as well, including how goals are scored and from which angle. So very, very interesting and influential news in as it stands here, it is Malawi with that win goal against Zimbabwe. This is not a win, but Comoros certainly punch Zimbabwe away. Their captain is throwing punches left, right, and center at the back, and she's really working overtime there in defense. But certainly it looks like the Comoros are very hungry to utilize going into that second half. Can they do? Can they certainly score and put their name on the score sheet and really change the tempo of this game? While the captain is certainly worked very hard this season in the second half.
it is Malawi that leads the Comoros with a 1-0 score, and as we get ready to get into the second half, and again, one needs to remind you of the conditions here today. The wind, a certain factor in and out of the trees that are around this venue, and when you look at them, you can tell which ones from the wind are today. Now, changes will that be made, yes? Coming in will made way after having one scored, they will be replaced by Tabida playing the number 13 jersey. And Baltimore will make a change where we thought Detroit who will join in the break. Best change from the Comoros will be match. See how things will play out to the field. So, Malawi looking for that right slot here. They've got it out wide, get to the byline. Gordon! Oh, that's beautifully done. Nicely brought home then. The young ladies from Malawi wasted little to no time here in the second half in opening the score, while continuing the scoring, I should say. Wow. Goal scorer. This came on in the first off as a stop keeper in the mind. That is Rose Kapiri. Nicely done. Keeping composure and taking it home. Good work as well. Well, Macharinga in the creation and the assist of the goal. Now we sort of come into the game and maybe in the first half, a little bit frustrated for the chance is not taken and leading just by the one goal, but what a great start to the second here. Taking them just a attack, one attack. The first of the half, and they went on to ensure they stretched their lead. Don't run the start of the second half here of the Malawi ladies. Oh, it's the first two in the back into the area. They were hoping to be able to push on here. And they've got the chance to get some numbers now into the opposition in the half of the field. Chosen not to hold on there. Get the chance just to the right to that far side. Will be a throw into the Comoros net. Now, take the throw for the wins in effect here today. And then, for time and time again, we've spoken of these teams that are around the top And here, but the Matino Stadium, they also tell a story. In other nations having a day such as today, the wind is most definitely a factor. Now, tomorrow is no chance to take the day. This is not the speed side, not only the live pressure on the opponents, but the challenge showing something method. There's the Comoros beating riders after the fight, really. Of the boxers and playing the cup football out in France, as we pointed out earlier. The 1-3 made by the Comoros so far in this match. 3 made by Malawi, 2 of them in the first half, plus another here at the top of the second. Now, pull in and very good chance for Malawi. The happy with today things are moving to his already a lot more ideally. He works to the near side, makes no time. He's playing it back in there, Zambola. Comoros will be looking to make enough change in this match. And the problem is that they are looking to put their legs so they give up the chance to get the passes and get into the course. So, in the making challenge for them. When they are on the ball, when the challenge is when they are on the ball, and that's what now it's that is finishing. When the lead in there, the wind is playing a part in how that we stand up. Very interesting one. Just look at the Malawi story in the history with the Cup. In fact, when the championship, I should say, that having started way back in 2002, that the whole host of African nations, they up to the group stages and the couple of stages for the sport back in 2011. And they worked their way up to the semi-final there. And back to playing with those in the group stages once again. did one second in that. And I think he won the course in the semi-finals, getting the picker of South Africa. And going on to the final to Tanzania, of course, yes, that three, the conqueror, but outside of the kids the South Women's Championship, the Malawi national team hasn't enjoyed any other international tournaments. When you look up their history, again, whatever highlights we report but the Chris the South Women's Championship and Rose Slade in the game in Southern Africa. That's the first in. Well, there's a push. Will they bit wide across? Just on the deep one. Right here in this taking off hospital in a backing fashion for the now inside the talking over the gold of course. Now when you look at the smaller second video days that's much the market is because out of the 2019 where they to the 100% the South African Championship. He met today 3 losses, 55 goals scored or conceded. I beg your pardon, they scored just the one in those 3 matches. They conceded 55 victories. For them, don't cause any problems. And the road that you can into in the year 2020 again, the few cases, 3 matches played, they didn't win the match, they drew a match which would have been their first point in a history. And as far as the other states that we have a little championship, they lost 2 matches, but when you look at the level, not improving. The year before where they scored just the 1 goal, that time around in 2020 they scored 3, improved by 2. Basic season, getting to 20 before they completed 55 and in 2020 completed 12 so far. Has been improvement this year, especially the number of goals they have completed. The problem is they are yet to score. Have it look like scoring here in this match as well. As they make another change. So, Anissa Olida will be coming on here to replace Kaina, who was in the yellow card. About fans in great spirits. And Karinga, and they are to allow it towards the advantage here on the technique for this Malawi side. both the US wins into factor when they are taking these sets. Again, with the footwork in defense here, they look to push forward into the attack. Now from that far side, he has deflected across from keeper with the great deflection to deny the Comoros what's just good for an own goal. Would have had a heart to that close in near end as this is played across. It's a great job to the ball across and comes up the shins of Kumalo then. And that is a save by Mango. Oh, ace. And the early release option on the near side and the Comoros defense were quick to charge that area where the ball was left off the ball. No, everyone needs the stretcher medical department to come on here. So, they are enjoying themselves out in the stands. They have done their bit to try and bring this to life here as spectators, and they are doing a rather interesting job. I do believe it's a two-part job. One, yes, let's get into the football and enjoy ourselves here. As the ball is played across, should be. There you have it. Finally, in amongst the goals is showing and a well-created team goal it is with Malawi pushing forward, using the width, and in the end, simplicity is key. Didn't have to run past 3 or 4 players then, and using the team together for Tabita showing up. It was the simplest tap in the end. Her touch gets into position, her finish. The assist coming in from Chavida, who of course came in off the bench then, and the Inter Milan lady there to extend the lead for Malawi. Few ladies have come together here and both have stayed down. And we're hoping it's not too serious. Well, they should be able to keep things moving. moving here once they are able to get these ladies back up on their feet. And the good sign is they are getting up and looking as though they'll be able to continue in the very near future. So, with the Malawians now very much in control of this game, is the Comoros that have it all to do in the time that remains. There isn't too much of that. Under 25 minutes remaining on the clock. They won't want to concede much more. The big problem is they still haven't opened their goal scoring account for the tournament. The Comoros, things won't be getting any easier for them going forward in this tournament. Frustration is there to see on this occasion. Didn't feel she did much wrong there, except for competing for the ball. Keeper read that well from a long way out. Made up her mind nice and early she was going to go for it. Did HSA plays for Olympique Marseille out in France. Now, Mo's always looking to be a threat, and again, applying the pressure is Alina, the big striker. Alina Mohammed. She plays at home for Olympique de Moroni in the Comoros. Looking to give chase and unable to get onto the end of the ball. The effort is Zadji. And then plays out in France. She plays for Auxerre out in France. Now, for Malawi, here they are pushing on again, looking to extend the lead. Good save. Could be another chance here. Laid across. Ta-da! Just wide then from Chawinga. Well, the first chance falling for Mbola, who then looks to turn provider, looking for Chawinga, a header wide of the mark. The first to pace here from Mbola. Then looks to turn provider, good cross, hangs it up beautifully. And Inter Milan's Chawinga sees her header go wide of the mark. Well, they'll be happy. She got the one skid off the mark here, but in this match she's had 2 or 3 more glorious opportunities at goal. As Chawenga, at this point, unable to convert. And do believe there's a problem out on the field. Amina Mohammed seems to be struggling here. Will be stretched off. She played the club football domestically. I beg your pardon. She does play out in France as well for FC Lyon. Going into the last 20 minutes of this encounter. And, well, the Comoros are always lucky. A side that could concede one more here with the way Malawi has gone about business. Malawi could have scored up to 5. And they taken advantage of the bulk of the chances they created. In pull over the top here for Malawi to give chase. Good work by the captain once again, who's had a good game here for Comoros, what with all their problems. That being Ali Said. She plays for Clermont Foot out in France, is the lady wearing the number 6 on her back. Good luck. Wants to keep it alive on this near side as well and gets the placing of the defender. She looks to set it off then, or set it up for a teammate. Unlucky in the end then for Faiza Umadi. Lovely piece of play by Humadi all by herself. Here on this near side, started off with the defending right from the front. Umadi, who plays for Clermont Foot in France as well. Now, chance here. With Mvula again looking to provide for others. She really has had a good game in that regard. Mvula worked hard for the others. Came into this game having already tasted the back of the net, having scored in the opening game, but she really has played a nice offensive part here in this match, and hard work really has stood out. Here's Vula trying to let some range in with the volley. Sensible work in defense then. That's stunning work in defense from Nyirenda. Now, could be a chance, is a chance, and should be. Goal number 2 of the tournament for Chawinga is nicely converted then. And Malawi really putting Comoros to the sword with how they are going about business. Two in the day. And now we'll look to be a third to possibly pop up with a hat-trick in this tournament. Nicely done in keeping her composure. Well, fourth, maybe I should say in that regard with the hat-tricks, but she showed her class then with how well she rounded the goalkeeper and slotted home, then keeping her composure and her cool. There you have it. It's Malawi 4 and Comoros no. Battle well and truly on for second place here, and Malawi are looking to settle it, at least as far as the group is concerned. The calculators will be out come at the end of the third round matches to see who the best qualifying second place team is from the various groups. Three, make that 4 already in the box. Why is that defending? There's the ball in, then the touch on the near post won't be troublesome. So it's interesting how Malawi went about scoring that last goal. When we get the opportunity, we will show it to you, but something a little special in how they went about breaking down their opponent in a goal that started right at the back and came through the ranks to the captain who went on to finish it off, Chawinga. As soon as this game does allow us, we'll, of course, try and break it all down for you. So, scored eventually by Chawinga, but started, and that need to be pointed out by Ruth Mango. There she is at the back with the ball out, and how's this? For working it from one side straight to the other. One pass is all it took as they went on to score that. It looks simple, but still the work had to be put in then, and they'll enjoy the fact that it started with the goalkeeper. And what a pass that was, of course, to release Chawinga. Good work on the far side and eliminating the defender. It's another opportunity for Malawi. Shot took a few bounces on the way through to the goalkeeper. So Bula stands over this. But before we can get into the third piece, there'll be a couple of changes made here by the Comoros. Husseini will be coming on here. Aisha. So Husseini on. And also coming on here is Hadari, who will replace a teammate out there, Lena, who was playing as the kicker. Now, into the last 10. Battle still continuing in the middle of the park here. Decision going the way of the Comoros as they go forward early. Pace. Plenty of it on the far side. It's the pylon again. Ball across. Is this a hat trick? The answer is yes. Banged home from point blank range then for Malawi. Chawinga takes the match ball. Yet another hat trick here at the Hollywood Bets COSAFA Women's Championship. This time it belongs to Chawinga, the captain of Malawi. Buddha, as always, with pace and plenty of it. Wise with the cutback, and with that time, enough time to take a touch and steady it inside the box. It was a little denying Chawinga the inevitable. Her third, Malawi's fifth, and an interesting twist to things here in Group C. Well, there will be a serious concern as to the injury. Then, in the meantime, they've enjoyed so much of the football. They want the stretcher quickly on and to deal with the injured party so the game can continue here. That's how much they've enjoyed the second half for the Comoros and their coach, Pascal Kutala. It's been an uphill battle in the second half, dealing with the strength of this Malawi side. It's just gotten stronger and stronger as the half has worn on here. And they've seen their side dismantled. Back on the field, there will be some serious concerns with the injured party. Unfortunately, I can't identify who that is for you as we view the dignitaries watching on here. Keeper IT technician whom we spoke to during one of the games yesterday during the halftime break. He is on the left of your picture. Name just escaped me, so forgive me for that, but still insightful as to what it is they're looking to get and give out of tournaments such as the Hollywood Bets COSAFA Women's Championship. Keeper had to deal with the bounce then, and Mentingombo, the name, of course, of the gentleman in question. I feel much better running into him a little bit later on. check. Starts to move in the ball out to the far side. Safe finishing off. A good movement off the ball. This